Tranquility, brought to you by Sahaj Mug.
Good evening. Welcome to Tranquility.
Heartful living enriches the quality of our lives. But are we really able to live heartfully?
Yes, I agree. We are not able to make heartfulness our way of life.
Only a few moments here and there. I'm in my mind most of the time.
Few moments here and there, but not really. It's only when I'm playing tennis.
Only when I'm playing with my children.
Flashes and glimpses galore of the heartful moment. I feel we created this illusionary, this Maya world in our mind, and we are losing this moment.
Though we would not like to believe that this is Maya, then I wonder what stops us to live by the heart.
To be honest, I'm so used to living my life a certain way, I don't see the need to change it. Yes, there are odd moments, but I'm happy living the way I am.
For children, it is very easy to stay natural and in the heart. For them, it's just a second nature. But as we grow adults, we are always in the mind. It becomes more difficult. That's why we need to meditate.
Change requires a lot of effort and willpower. I've been trying my best, but I guess I need to exercise a little more of my willpower to get through to it.
See, in any sphere of life, change takes time and we have to be patient with it. The same holds true when it comes to living by the heart. We are so used to living by our mind, in false problems, in trying to solve problems in the future, in the past, that we have somewhere lost our belief to live by the heart. So once we start doing it, it's like a practice, It takes a while, but once it gets established, we start enjoying it.
What changes can we expect in us due to heartfulness meditation? Most of us are subject to a life of action and reaction. In between action and reaction is the very important space that we need to access in times of difficulties. Let's say that someone gets angry with us or criticizes us. We get upset and fall into the trap of reaction without taking the time to think, what else could it mean? Most often, it may not be about us at all. Perhaps that person is overreacting to something they thought we did, or has simply come back home in an irritated state after a hard day's work. At such times, it is a challenge to maintain our poise. When we are hurt, we are incapable of having feelings of love, forbearance, tolerance, understanding, and compassion in that moment.
We may not be able to live by the heart, Not because we don't want to. We lost the ability to it. We didn't use it. We didn't use our willingness, perhaps. Who don't want to live in a peaceful and joyful state?
Perhaps the mind is so much in overdrive mode that we find it difficult to change the direction.
I guess I'm not really used to living in the heart because I'm used to living in the past or futuristic man-made delusions of mine. Whether I'm really happy or not, I guess that's a whole different question altogether.
When your mind is so busy being in the past and in the future, heartful moments like just being in the now, enjoying the present moment just doesn't excite you anymore.
There are heartful moments in my life where I'm able to think and do things from the heart. But this is not always achieved because your mind always wanders here and there and it takes more control. And I guess there will be a time where I'll be able to more focus and think from the heart, and which is possible through meditation.
There was a time when I was getting comfortable living with my fears, insecurities, distractions. I thought that was a way of life and there was no other way of life. But over the period of time with meditation, I've realized that there is a better way to live.
I feel my mind is like an auto drive mode. I have these day-to-day activities and the mind just gets engrossed in that. Even if I want to continue heartfulness for a long period of time, I guess I'll not be able to do it. And I'll loop back into my past or the same routine again and again.
My mind's tendencies has always been to look outside and then scout for problems and then look for solutions, which has become too hardwired. And I'm always unable to look within the heart.
In my head, I'm always adding time.
It's very difficult for me to let go, so I'm not able to forgive myself and others.
We have been conditioned to believe that we are the personality, which is the sum total of all the impressions that we have gathered since birth. Therefore, we have been so far, so distant from our inner self, from our heart. And then, all of a sudden, somebody wants to meditate, and you say you have to focus on your heart. They may find it difficult, which is natural, because we have been so far away from the heart. We are not used to connect with the heart. For that, you need a trainer or a system that can provide you with the tools so that you gradually reconnect with your inner being and with your innermost heart.
Yes, the inner call of the heart is so overwhelmed by the mind, by its whims and fancies, that the mind is not willing to look and listen to the heart anymore.
Our lack of self-acceptance is so high that when we are exposed to love, we find it fake.
This is the reason why we are not accepting or receiving what heart is offering to us, to live content, with joy and happily. We are not willing to accept.
So true. What we can do or not do is a matter of capability. But when it comes to the within, it's a matter of willingness.
It is difficult to break through of the man-made time. Hence, we miss out to live heartfully. However, through heartful practice, we can achieve that.
There is a simple yet effective meditation practice which can help us live heartfully.
And we will cover this in detail in the next episode.
Till next week, goodbye and be well.
Tranquility, brought to you by Sahaj Mug.